Ammon was the sorcerer captain of the Thousand Sons Ninth Fellowship during the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy. Upon Magnus the Red's discovery on Prospero, Ammon would teach Magnus how to harness his potent psyker abilities until the Primarch grew more powerful than his master. Serving as his Primarch's equerry, Ammon would serve as the emissary of the 15th Legion. As all sons of Magnus are powerful psykers, Ammon would, like his brethren, revel in their psychic powers until the Legion was beset by degenerative warp-born mutations. Abandoned on Prospero, the Great Crusade would go on without the Thousand Sons, as the flesh change ran rampant within its ranks. With their Gene Father's intervention, 1,000 of his sons would be saved from the mutations, but soon their powers would be outlawed by the Emperor, as many of the Imperium's foes employed the same warp-drawn powers to destroy the servants of humanity. With the Legion's mutations coupled with their powers, the Primarchs Mortarion, Rogel Dorn, and Corvus Corax would call for the entire Legion to be disbanded, and its men expunged from Imperial records. Though Magnus would argue against the decree of Nicaea, it would be passed, leading to the downward spiral of the Thousand Sons Legion. Seeing an opportunity, the warp being known as Tzeentch would orchestrate the infiltration of the Space Wolves Legion, disguising itself as Ammon, fueling further distrust amongst the most ardent opponents and supporters of warp magic within the Adeptus Astartes. Seeking portents of the future, Magnus and Ammon would attempt to peer into the future to come. Discovering the betrayals laid by Horus by manipulating the warp, Magnus would attempt to warn the Emperor, but in defying the decree of Nicaea, Magnus would condemn his Legion's fate. The Space Wolves would be sent to Prospero, and through unknown manipulations by the forces of chaos, enact the near eradication of the Legion, with the minority of Magnus and his Legion retreating via warp sorcery. Ammon would vanish from most records of history after his time serving as a member of the Cabal of Ahriman. Eventually turning on his old comrade, Ammon would be reduced to dust by the Exile's potent sorcery.